and welcome to the Fergus Falls Public Schools 135th commencement exercises. My name is Dean Monkey, principal of the Fergus Falls Secondary Schools, and I know that you're going to enjoy tonight's commencement. We have some great speeches from our students, and we know that you will enjoy the musical performances. You know, no one could have imagined the end of this 2019-20 school year just a few months ago. Our seniors that we honor here this evening have been forced to give up valuable parts of their senior year. The sacrifices these seniors have made have kept others within our state and community safe. We are very proud of them. And all we had to do was ask, and everyone wanted to be a part of this program. I would like to thank everyone who played a part in putting this ceremony together. Now, you might have seen this next musical arrangement on the CBS Evening News or the CBS Sunday Morning. So if you would please give your attention to Mr. Scott Cummerow under the direction of Mr. Scott Cummerow as we offer the processional and we observe the entrance of our graduating seniors to this ceremony. And the audience can remain comfortable right where you're at. I want to offer a very special welcome to our seniors participating in our graduation ceremony here this evening. At this time, I would like to ask everyone to please give your attention to the Fergus Falls High School a cappella choir under the direction of Mrs. Janelle Trosvik as we hear the national anthem. It is my distinct honor at this time to introduce the Mayor of Fergus Falls, the Honorable Mr. Ben Shire.
Hello, class of 2020, and congratulations. You should all be very proud of yourselves. I know this is not how you envisioned this day to be, but this day is about so much more than a single day or a semester. This is about 13 years of hard work. And this community is so proud of you. We've had the distinct pleasure of watching you grow and enjoying your contributions to our community over these past 13 years through your theater, through your music, your arts, your athletics, the clubs, your work, and just plain hanging out. You've made this a special place, and we thank you for that. And I want to encourage you to continue learning, to continue exploring, and to continue giving to your community. As Paul wrote to Timothy, don't let anyone look down on you because of your age, but set an example through your conduct, your speech, and your love. We don't get to choose our circumstances, but we do get to choose how we respond to those circumstances. This is a time in history that no one will ever forget, so let's make it a time of opportunity. Thank you, good luck, stay safe, and don't forget to call your parents once in a while.
At this time, we'd like to welcome some members of our high school band who will be performing for you this evening, Childhood Hymn by David R. Holsinger. Fergus Falls High School Band. Introducing the first of our senior speakers here this evening, I'd like to welcome to the podium McKenna Stenstrom.
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and students. I'd like to first of all thank you for listening today. So, thinking back at the beginning of the school year, around the third week of September, Student Council has their first meeting of the year. During this meeting, Student Council officers are elected, and this year I decided to run for president. I remember nervously waiting for the meeting to start. My palms were sweating, and I could hardly sit still in my seat as the FaceTime connected. I had a doctor appointment that day, so I was elected Student Council President over the phone at an Italian restaurant in Minneapolis with my parents and my grandparents staring at me from across the table. Today, I am once again giving a speech on the phone. Although this time I am not accompanied by my grandparents, nor does the aroma of pizza sauce and garlic bread linger. Obviously, this is not how we envisioned the end of our high school career to look like. Many of you may be wondering why. Why this? Why now? Why us? I don't have the answers to those questions. Nobody does. But I do know this. We stand here today on the precipice of the future. No longer is it a distant reality. It begins here or whatever room you are in right now, and it begins today. We began our journey together as children, but we end our journey as adults. We have completed an education that will serve as the platform we will use to launch ourselves into the future. Some of us will go on to college, others will join the military or go straight into the workforce. But each of us will travel our own paths. No matter where we go or what you do, there will be challenges ahead of us. But we have the capability to overcome those challenges. We have prevailed loads of homework, hours of studying, late nights, and early morning tests, just like the students who graduated before us. However, we have so much more. The last few months have given us a unique perspective on life, a perspective that those before us do not possess. We know nothing in life is guaranteed because of this experience. We have sacrificed so much for the greater good of humanity, and I have no doubt that each and every one of you will continue to change the world. None of us know how this story will play out, and I can't guarantee everything will be easier from this day on. There will certainly be obstacles moving forward from here. So what I'm asking of each of you, and for myself, is to meet those challenges head on, with your head held high and your heart wide open. In the words of Michelle Obama, every day you have the power to choose our better history, by opening your hearts and minds, by speaking up for what you know is right. My challenge to you and to myself is to continue to do what's best for the greater good. Take care of each other and take care of yourself. Know that you are never alone. Together we have conquered this, and together we will conquer whatever lies ahead. Thank you.
Here to perform for us this evening is Mr. Craig Peterson, doing a piece entitled Serenade for Strings Movement 2 by Edward Elgar. Mr. Craig Peterson. Our second senior speaker here this evening is Chloe Schindler.
Hello, class of 2020, teachers, family, friends, and more. Congratulations! Soon we will officially be graduates of Fergus Falls High School. 2 years ago, as I watched the graduation of the class of 2018 from the side of the gym with the rest of the band, I remember JC Johnson and Jacoby Bullgreen whispering to me, "You should give a speech at our graduation." So I credit them in part for inspiring me to share some thoughts and encouragement today. I am so proud and impressed with my classmates, who this year especially have stepped up to grow, lead, unite, and accept hard situations, setting our minds to overcome and make the best of it. From the early end to many activities to missing out on several milestone events. But despite the difficult and unique end to our senior year and this chapter of our lives, this is also still a period of thankfulness and joy. Thankfulness to the teachers who have poured out their lives to teach us about the world, and not only that, how to live in it. Thankfulness to parents, guardians, and countless other mentors who have supported us as we have navigated the maze that is high school. Thankfulness that we have the technology and people willing and able to put on a virtual graduation ceremony. Thankfulness for the times we were able to share in person with each other, from first school dances as freshmen and U.S. history as sophomores, to the state hockey tournament as juniors, and just hanging out or pushing through some homework in the senior foyer this past year. Joy as we recount these memories and so many more that we've made with friends old and new. Joy for the beauty found in a music or art class. Joy in the triumph of a sports game or one-act competition. Joy for the beautiful differences in each of us, and in how throughout these past 4 years, though we have all taken different paths, whether we were enrolled in STEM or honors courses or not, transferred here sometime in the middle, we're involved in 3 sports, no sports, musicals, clubs, or some combination of these and the many other opportunities we've had. We are one class of 2020, graduating together, even at home. Thankfulness and joy, even in this time, for as Sam from The Lord of the Rings says, there is some good in this world, and it's worth fighting for. Throughout our lives, we will continue to meet situations that are difficult and challenging. As you meet each obstacle, I encourage you to respond as so many of you are doing right now, with determination to overcome and grow. As you do so, I also encourage you to strive to make the circles in your lives better places with the gifts and abilities you have been uniquely given, as you have also made a unique impact on this school. Whether you plan to become a cosmetologist, welder, nurse practitioner, business person, or one of the many other good things this class will do, build up the people around you, and through them, the world. Each of you are the one and only you, never alone, and infinitely loved and valued, no matter how you feel. With this in mind, may we go out into the great wide world with genuine kindness and attitudes of thankfulness and joy, which make all the difference. The class of 2020 is truly special and has truly special potential to change this world that we have been given for the better. Congratulations. Thank you, and God bless.
We are very privileged here this evening to hear from one of our seniors, Brenda Nay, as she performs an original composition that she recently just wrote, Girl in a Glass Bubble.
Once upon a time, there was a girl in a glass bubble. She was stranded there with no friends around. She said, oh, I wish I could see the ones that I love. Oh, how I miss their smiles and hugs. But someday
And for our final senior speaker here this evening, I'd like to welcome to the podium Maddie Godwin.
Well, class of 2020, here we are, graduation day. It might not feel like it right now, sitting in your living room and not in the gym, but we made it. We made it to the day we've been working toward for 13 years. Now, usually this is the day we would finish the chapter and close the book of our high school career. But for us, this is not the case. Today, we leave a page blank and we wait to fill it in. We place a bookmark in between these pages and we leave it for another day. Because one day we will see each other again, this will end and we will be able to hug one another and laugh together. We all know this year has been far from normal. We were stripped of the last 3 months of seeing our friends. But in the time we did have, I learned more from all of you than I ever could in a class or from a book. From you, I learned how important it is to be heard and to believe in myself. I have learned to take chances and to show people what I'm made of. We have made sure that we've made our mark on this school in more ways than one. We won't be known as the class of quarantine or COVID-19, but as the class of leaders. You taught me what it means to be strong, to handle hardship with grace, and to put others above yourself. You are kind, selfless, beautiful people, and I'm so glad to have grown up alongside you. But most importantly, class of 2020, from you, I have learned what it means to be immeasurably proud. The kind of pride that overwhelms you, the kind that brings tears to your eyes. There's not a single person in this class that I don't expect to be exceptional. I see big, bright, amazing futures ahead of each and every one of you. My hope is that we will not let the way our high school careers ended define the people that we become, but instead we will let it drive us. We will let it be a reminder that nothing is guaranteed. We will let it make us harder workers who never say something is good enough. We will go the extra miles for those that we love, and we won't wait to take chances. We will make the most of every moment because we have seen what it means to lose something that we have worked our whole lives for. So, to the people who have shaped the person I have become, thank you. Thank you for 13 amazing, joy-filled years. And when we do see each other again, please remember to take out the bookmark, fill in that final page, and close the book, so that when you do open it again, you are met with memories of the times you sang Maroon and Gold at the top of your lungs, cheered for the Otters at a game, and laughed with the people that you love.
At this time, we would like to welcome some members of our Fergus Falls High School Music Department to do a version of Forever Young by Bob Dylan.
May God bless and keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others and let others do for you.
May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every rung, and may you stay forever young, forever young, forever young. May you stay forever young.
May you grow up to be righteous.
May you grow up to be true
May you always know the truth.
and see the light surrounding you.
May you always be courageous.
Stand upright and be strong.
May you stay forever young.
Forever
young, forever young. May you stay
At this time, I'd like to invite School Board Chair, Mr. Matt Lemke, to the podium for some remarks to our senior graduates.
On behalf of the Board of Education, it is my pleasure to extend to you congratulations, class of 2020. I can only imagine what these past few months have been for you. No one wanted this to be happening to you or have your senior year be any different than years before. And for that, I am very sorry. Graduation Day is our Super Bowl in public education. It is a day that we celebrate who you are with the dreams of who you will become. Although your year is historic and is not how any of us envisioned this day to be like, it does not change the past 13 years and all the challenges you have faced and overcome. You have all reached an important milestone in your life, and you should be proud of your accomplishment. But after today, you will start a new journey in your life. It is a journey where you will decide your own path, just like so many other graduates have done before you. But before you start that journey, may I give you a few words of advice. Always ask the right question if you want the best for your life. Actions in life usually start with a question. What time am I going to get up tomorrow? What's for lunch? What should I wear today? Or how long can I really let my hair grow? And of course, the question you all have been asked and are going to continue to be asked many more times. So what are you going to do after graduation? All these are good questions, but according to Andy Stanley in his book, Ask It, there is one question that can change your life. It is a question that will help you with your future decisions and relationships, your finances, and your quality of life. The question Stanley believes all of you should ask before making a decision is, in light of my past experiences, in light of my current circumstances and my hopes and dreams, what is the wise thing for me to do? Or simply, what is the wise thing for me to do? Whenever you have a decision to make in your life, ask that simple question, and it will help you avoid some of the major bumps in life and put you on a course for the best life you can have. The second piece of advice I have for you is to enjoy your life. You only get to live your life once. As a sign says on my daughter's wall, collect beautiful moments. Surround yourself with people and experiences that will not only support and encourage you to attain your goals, but also those that will help you to continue to grow as a person. Always remember to appreciate those that have helped you become the person you are today. And hopefully you will one day be able to invest that same kind of kindness into someone else. So again, on behalf of the Board of Education, congratulations, class of 2020. You are going to be missed. You should be very proud of yourself and your accomplishment. Strive to keep reaching beyond just this diploma. Keep setting goals for yourself. Ask the right question. Keep collecting beautiful moments in your life. And may all your dreams come true for you.
At this time, I would like to invite our Activities Director, Mr. Derek Abrams, to the podium to talk about some outstanding honor awards.
Two groups that I get the opportunity to work with as Activities Director throughout the school year are our Outstanding Otters and our Otter Leadership Academy. Our Outstanding Otters are selected quarterly by teachers and staff and selected for a number of reasons, but they stood out to that teacher for that period or for that quarter. At the end of the year, we take all the seniors that earned that this year and we draw two names. And those two people each receive a $500 scholarship for school. The two names that were drawn this year were Carla Krebs and Shane Walland. The other group I get to work with, the Otter Leadership Academy, is new this year. And these seniors participated in this group working on their leadership skills as well as trying to help improve the school through their leadership. The two names that were drawn out of those seniors were Trey Soidara and Maddie Godwin, who will also be receiving $500 scholarships. Those four individuals should contact me at some point when they go to school. Let me know what school they're going to, student ID, and we will get those scholarships out to you. So congratulations to those 4 individuals on receiving our Outstanding Otter and Otter Leadership Academy scholarships.
At this time, I'd like to call on our own Superintendent Jeff Drake for a message to our graduates.
Class of 2020, congratulations. Your high school graduation marks one of life's marquee events. The path you took to arrive at this moment was certainly unorthodox, and that reminds me of a story. A wealthy young man purchases a Ferrari Spider. He takes it out for a spin, stopping for a red light. An old man on a moped pulls up next to him. The old man looks over at the sporty car and says, "What kind of car you got there, Shani?" The young braggart replies, "A Ferrari Spider. They cost $250,000. "That's a lot of money," says the old man, shocked. "Why does it cost so much?" "Because the car can do over 200 miles an hour. The moped driver asks, "May I take a look inside?" "Sure," replies the owner. So the old man pokes his head in the window and looks around. "That's a pretty nice car, all right." Just then the light changes, so the guy decides to show the old man what his car can do. He floors it, and quickly he's doing 220 miles per hour. Suddenly, he notices a dot in his rearview mirror, and it seems to be getting closer. He slows down to see what it could be, and suddenly, whoosh! Something whips by him going much faster. What on earth could be going faster than my Ferrari? Then up ahead, he sees a dot coming toward him. Whoosh! It goes by again, heading the opposite direction, and it almost looked like the old man on the moped. "That's impossible," thinks the guy. "How could a moped outrun a Ferrari?" Again, he sees a dot in the rearview mirror. Whoosh, kablam! Something slammed into the back of his Ferrari. The young man jumps out, and it is the old man and the moped. I have to know one thing. How did you get that moped to be faster than my Ferrari? The old man looks up and replies, "Okay, but first, unhook my suspenders from your side view mirror, will ya?" Life. Sometimes it pulls you around to places you never thought you would travel to. You feel like you don't have any control. Sometimes it pulls you faster than you ever thought you wanted to go. And sometimes it feels like you're stuck in a mind-numbing, infinite loop of pomp and circumstance, or left feeling trapped and alone inside a glass bubble. I've thought about you a great deal this spring. Whether you wanted to be or not, the class of 2020 became pioneers. You accomplished something no other Fergus Falls graduating class has ever been asked to do. Like many pioneers, you experienced hardships and sacrifices. Yet through it all, you endured. You persevered. You have grown. The experience has made you more self-sufficient and independent. You've traveled your own path with your own thoughts and revelations about life. It is my hope that you came to realize that it isn't so much what happens to you, but how you choose to react to it. Use what you've learned about yourself this year to bring joy and meaning to your life. And remember, no matter where your future endeavors take you, you will always have a home here. Because through life's celebrations and tribulations, one thing remains true. Otters are always otters. Class of 2020, as a school and community, know that we are extremely proud of you. Congratulations and good luck.
It is now my pleasure to read the names of our graduates. Amanda Jean Auberg. Arafat Ismail Abdallah. Brendan Lon Adams. Jenna Marie Aguilar. Gracie Elise Albertson. Alexander Chase Anderson. Alexis Lovely May Anderson. Christina May Anderson. Raylyn Blanche Oppie. Hunter Jaden Arnson. Nicholas Daniel Atkinson. Logan Douglas Backman. Lance Aaron Bailey. Jack L. Baker. Sydney Jane Batzloff. Sydney Jean Bauman. Olivia Ryan Becker. Jasmine Marie Benjamin. Caitlin Ori Berniking. Evan Matthew Bond. Jacoby Kai Bolgren. Caitlin Ann Booth. Jacqueline Rose Borowski. Kaylin Paige Bosworth. Brody Michael Bowman. Mackenzie Lynn Brager. Kaysen Rose Brown. Allison Paige Buck. Anime Carol Lavon Button. Bryant Ellis Calhoun. Ellie Rose Denton Ceniceros. Mariah Charbonneau. Edward Daniel Christian. Madeline Renee Conley. Jamisha Lee Therese Crockett. Jack Cameron Culbertson. Lawrence Leo Wyatt Kuipers. Jonah David John Dahlstrom. Ethan J. Danner. Ashton Michael Davis. Gretchen Deline Davis. Brianna Renee Davison. Sterling Jordan Del Castillo. Henry Breest DeSalle. Bryn Elizabeth Donay. Jason Johann Dornbusch. Cheyenne Rain Dozier. Jahari Ali Doward. Catherine Lily Dragon. Dustin J. Duno. Alicia Faith Easton. Madeline Jean Eastwood. Joseph John Eberly. Delaney J. Filippello. Sabrina Marie Froning. Jasmine Marie Garcia. Gustav Håkan Gerhardsen. Andrew Ronald Giblin. Madeline Elizabeth Godwin. Atlanta Jerry Goulet. Tess Christine Gatormson. Shaylin Rebecca Goots. Kylie Ione Gutzmer. Cole Sidney James Halverson. Alexander Michael Ray Hastings. Zachary Oliver Hauge. Jared Allen Hedinger. Owen Eric Hagseth. Grace Catherine Hikes. Tucker Charles Hinkes. Brandon Darrell Hinsverk. Zoe Isabel Hodkin. Rieshland Jean Hoffman. Hunter Stephen Hogan. Elise K. Holsworth. Teresa June Hosford. Elizabeth Dawn Hogue. Michaela Catherine Hoyle. Allison Francis Hughes. Parker Allen Jacobs. Mason Jane Jensen. Kylie Paige Jurassic. JC Lynn Johnson. Kaylee McKenna May Johnson. Anna Louise Jones. Danielle Ashley Jones. Peter Lawrence Jordan. Madison Nicole Jorgensen. Zachary Robert Georges. Olivia Grace Callagher. Vivian Fontaine Karsnia. Alana Brooke Keller. Samuel William King. Maximus Cavan Curley. Allison Armella Cook. Zachary Kurt Court. Brock Benjamin Kochevar. McLean Allen Kramer. Carla Lorraine Krebs. Caitlin Marie Krenzing. Layla Marie Kreutzberger. Chase David Kugler. Kyle Aaron Laurent. Alyssa Catherine Lee. Andrea Savannah Lockett. Caitlin Angelique Lyons. Michael Keith Dean Monham. Ryan Dean Monham. Maya Guillermo Mahori. Travis Lee Maris. Azare Shri Martin. Bryce Daniel Marudis. Elizabeth Grace Matson. Rachel Marie McCollum. Alexis Kathleen McGarry. William Michael McGinnis. Carly Nicole Meese. Ethan Christopher Mangy. Heaven Michelle Milan Alarkin. Ernest John Miller. Carter Thomas Mitchell. Noah Benjamin Monson. Micaiah Leanne Mosoff. Andrew Bullen Mao. Lillian Christine Moyer. Amber Marie Muckow. Audrey Rose Michelle Mudford. Aiden John Nelson. Chloe Marie Nelson. Drake William Newbolt. Evan Joseph Norenberg. Cody Neil Norgren. Cassidy Sophia Odegaard. Caitlin Joe Olander. Ethan Robert Olson. Summer Rose Olson. Noah Jacob Thomas Osborne. Marissa Rose Pace. William John Pulowski. Michael Lee Scott Peasley. Isaac Glenn Peterson. Leslie Ann Pelletier. Skylar Peter. Caden Reese Peterson. Lindsay Nicole Pedersen. Dustin Raul Portales. Megan Amanda Kwame. Lily Isabel Reinhardt. Kaylee Joy Riddler. Lucius Cuevas Rock. Jacinda Dawn Rodeman. Juan Manuel Rodriguez. Ethan Mike Rohde. Braden Taylor Roman. Samantha Ray Rooney. Samuel Himes Rumsey. Emma Lou Rund. Chloe Joy Schindler. Zachary Lee Schmidt. Jacob Allen Schrader. Kelvin Kyle Schultz. Matthew William Scott. Braden William Seedorf. Madison Lynn Shervey. Hayden Lucky Scholl. Alexandria Lynn Sykes. Andrew Jeffrey Simon. Zachary Joseph Simon. Kane Kenneth Simpson. Kelsey Faye Smith. Lakana Chan Sorn. Britta Ann Sonmore. Eli Matthew Sorum. Trayton John Soidara. Jacob Lewis Spangler. Caitlin Marie Springer. Brady Douglas Statham. Andrew Robert Starzl. McKenna Elizabeth Stenstrom. Maisie Stowen. Kaya Sarah Ann Strom. Brecken Elise Strong. Patrick Robert Sullivan. Jenna Ruth Sutter. Ashley Margaret Swanson. Joshua Luke Thacker. Joshua Isaiah Thorstead. Isabel Rose T. Sherman. Abby Gail Tisdall. Tucker Lee Ugsted. Scott Benjamin Van Voorhees. Braden Ernest Wagner. Shane Andrew Walland. Deshaun Ronald Wallace. Spencer Lee Wasvik. John Solomon Whittaker. Jared Lloyd Widness. Michael Lee Wiedrich. Justin Keith Williamson. Stephen Earl Wollenhouse. Eric Troy Workman. Takira Rain Wynn Sheldon. Misty Sue Youngbird Perkle. Joshua Lee Zielinski. Jaden Bryce Zenda. Kirsten Lynn Zick. Jade Miranda Zierden.
Could I have the attention of all our seniors? At this time, you have had the opportunity to move your tassel from the right to the left. And it is with great honor that I present to the school board of District 544, administration and staff, and also to the community of Fergus Falls, the graduated class of 2020. Congratulations.
T-T-E-R-S Otters Otters!
Go Otters!
Don't tell me you thought you were going to get through that commencement ceremony without seeing me one more time. Here we are, your final episode, the graduation edition of your end of the day announcements on May 29th, 2020. I'm Shane Tilkey, the Kennedy Secondary School high school assistant principal, and I've been blasting out virtual announcements through Zoom since March 30th. We had 37 episodes. We added the Schools Out for Summer edition and now the graduation edition. So 39 episodes. We've survived it. It's been quite a fun journey. I've had a lot of fun doing these announcements. And if you're not having fun, what the heck are you doing? But we've had fun. And so I thought this would be one last time to connect with you seniors. Now that you're graduates, you've gone through the virtual commencement ceremony, so you are now alumni. You've moved your tassels, you've walked the stage, taken your pictures, and now we're ready to move on, zoom in to your next chapter of life once you get through these announcements. So I'm gonna do my best to keep them short and sweet, which sometimes can be an oxymoron because I know nothing that I've done through these announcements has been short and sweet. But I wanted to share with you my reason why, my rationale. Why have I done this journey of end of the day announcements every single day, dating back to March 30th? And it comes back to the point when you walked out of this building on March 16th for the last time as a student of ISD 544, and we entered distance learning. I immediately was brought back to a time in my life where there was challenge, there was adversity, there was anxiety, all those feelings of the unknown, and that brought me right back to my senior year of college, the spring of 1998. I was a senior in college at Gustavus Adolphus College, and on March 30th, 1998, there was a devastating tornado. It wiped out the campus. Immediately, all students were sent home. Dorm buildings were condemned. Classrooms were closed down. All the facilities were shut off. And we as seniors were left without a home, left without this uncertainty, with the uncertainty of what's going to happen next. How does this chapter of our lives come to a conclusion that makes sense? And for all the rest of the students, the same feelings were there, but a little bit different when you're a senior. And we've recognized that throughout this distance learning process, throughout the shelter in place, and throughout all the challenges that you've had to face, missing those milestone, monumental moments that typically take place during your senior year. That was my purpose for these announcements. I wanted to reach out to you, create a common connection, a daily connection. You might not have needed it every day. You might not have ever tuned into these announcements, but for those of you that did either consistently or sporadically, I hope there was something there for you that helped you get through that day, through that moment, maybe with a little bit of comedy, maybe with a little bit of wonder, but we've done it consistently. I've worn this hat. People have said, what's with the hat? Well, this is a hat that is a college baseball hat from Gustavus Adolphus College. It was a gift to me from the activities director who still works there. And it was something that helped remind me each and every day of what it felt like to go through that phase of life, that important phase of life as a senior, but not getting to have that experience that you were gearing up for throughout all of the years to get to that point. And then I've worn the sweatshirts. Why the black sweatshirts? Well, I find comfort in wearing a sweatshirt, and in difficult times, we need to find comfort. The sweatshirts have been black because these are dark times, but every sweatshirt I've worn also has gold in it because there's light at the end of the tunnel. And if you can focus on that glimmer of light, that glimmer of hope, it gets you one day closer to where you need to be moving forward. So what we've done on these end of the day announcements is we've done screen shares. So I'm going to jump into a quick screen share just to help you visualize what it is I'm talking about. So here it is. Life happens. Make your life count. That's a slogan that is commonly used at the college campus of Gustavus. And my hope for you is that life happens so you can make it count. And so there are the logos, the emblems. Maybe you've become familiar with them through watching me on these end of the day announcements. But here we are. That's what the campus of Gustavus looks like, probably pretty close to today. That's where you go and have your picture taken the first day of school. You find that that place on campus where you want to have a memory, so you know where you were your first day of college and your last day of college, almost like your first day of school and last day of school on your front doorstep as you're a student in high school, middle school, elementary school. So here's my first day of college, or my first month of college. I'm not sure if that was exactly the first day, but my parents were there. One of my two sisters was there, and I got that picture taken, and you can see through the grainy picture that it's a pretty cool place. Lots of trees and flowers, and you can see the old main building in the background. That was my freshman year. Flash forward to March 31st, 1998, my senior year. That's that exact same place. The sign isn't there. You can't see it. The trees are down. You can see the damage that, obviously ravaged the campus. And on graduation day, this is what the campus looked like. Still not that same flavor of color and life. And so knowing what was important to me as a senior going through that experience, it helped me relate to what you seniors might have gone through throughout this experience. you know, it was a challenge. There was adversity. There were times where maybe you felt like you were doing okay, followed by times where things didn't feel so okay. You missed out on your senior prom, your post prom, many of the senior award and recognition and scholarship nights, the final concerts, all of those experiences that you were looking forward to, building up to, just didn't happen the way we wanted them to happen. And so we started to focus and set our sights on that event of graduation. Again, not happening in the format that we all would have liked or hoped it to happen. But you know, the way we're looking to finish the evening off tonight here on May 29th, 2020, we're hoping that we can send you off in style and with a memory that you can carry with you in a positive light. And so there is light at the end of the tunnel, as you can see here. 18 years later, the campus is revived. There's been quite a process of growth in all of us who had gone through that, and it took time. Things aren't easy, not every single day. I had a hard time going back and visiting campus for many years because it wasn't that same campus that I wanted to remember. Hopefully you will not find it hard to come back and visit us here at Kennedy Secondary School or the Fergus Falls Public Schools, because you're always welcome here as alumni. We appreciate everything you've done, which is going to bring me into this one last episode that we have here of very importance that we've done around here. So you're going to catch on right away. We've done thank you notes here on the end of the day announcements, so I'm going to write one last thank you note. Thank you, class of 2020, for everything that you have done for each other, for your school, for your family, and for your community. Thank you. So with that being said, we wish you the best of luck. We appreciate all that you've brought to us throughout your high school careers. And as we send you off in style, from all of us here in ISD 544 across the Fergus Falls Public Schools, to all of you seniors, graduates, class of 2020, you stay classy.